Hello and welcome to the interactive interview of Flight of the Amazon Queen. This is actually the second demo that I'm doing of this game, and this is basically an early look at the game in a pretty interesting format where we're actually playing the main character who's going to interview some of the characters of the game and the people who are making the game. So visually it's pretty different from the locations that you're going to encounter in the game. But here I am, Australia, all ready to interview the lads from IBI, which stands for Interactive Binary Illusions. And we need to find where they are, but before we do, we're going to have a little look in our inventory. We have a notebook, which we never leave home without. And then we have the invitation. You are hereby invited to meet the lads from IBI on their secret tropical island. And we've got an ID card. And we got some lunch, which we can't eat at the moment. We've got a baseball bat, which is an official Flight of the Amazon Queen baseball bat. And Renegade gave this to me in a vain attempt to compromise my journalistic integrity. This is also on the cover of the USA release. You will find him swinging the bat, and the European release, he has the bat on his shoulders on the front cover. We also have a souvenir from the Brisbane airport. God knows why he took it. Then we've got the airship here. But he's obviously not leaving until he's interviewed all the people, and one of those characters is Faye, which we can talk to. Quite attractive. He says his name is James Binns from PC format. In the full version you are playing Joe King in the same outfit. So who are you again? So what it's like working for Binary Illusions. Yeah, there is a CD release of this game as well. Can't solve any puzzles or really any inventory puzzles, but we're gonna try and give some of the stuff to the people that we see to get some reactions. Maybe she wants a banana. I've got one of my own. It ain't Christmas yet. All the way from England, PC Format is obviously a UK-based magazine. Well, there's nothing else here to do, so we're going to walk the path. And then we come to this pretty large looking door. It's closed and I can't see any way to open it. But there is a control panel over here. Let's see if we can use it. Nope, that's not working, so all we have to do is go back to Faye and talk to her about it. What do you want now? That's not very friendly, but maybe she does know the security door code. Oh yeah, we are certainly a cutie. Blue, green, green, red, and then blue again. No need to memorize that. As he will automatically use the correct combination. There we go. Green light. Oh, let's go inside. Let's see what the guys are up to. Yeah, this is Steve and John. And we're going to ask them loads of questions. Yeah, what exactly is Flight of the Amazon Queen all about? Anything else? Yeah. How about Faye Russell? Is she in the game? So who's Joe King then? Princess Azura. And Trader Bob. I'm not sure if this is actually a direct transcription of a real-life interview that the PC format did with these guys, but I do know that there is a similar demo out there, also in this interview format, which has slightly different questions and screenshots, which I'll come to in a moment as well. But here they're just talking about more details about the game and their office, if it really looks like this. And we can give him some stuff. Just to get some funny responses. We can actually talk to him some more. So there's 116 different graphic locations in the game. So they did all their work on the Amiga. And a bit more personal information. Halloween Harry, yeah, not sure if you're familiar with that game. Yeah, they're currently doing Stereo Jack, which is a game that was never released. But I will show you some images later on of that game. Based on a comic. And we can also look around at this impressive looking rock, made of styrofoam of course, and there's a camera which you can look into, see one of the backgrounds of the game, which is I think it's done pretty well. Makes this demo quite interactive in that way, unique. And it's obviously funny. the mentioning of drawing it on a computer. Oh, well, maybe for the next game then. We can talk to John. Who's doing all the voice recording. And if you look at that, it always looks like a huge work to get, you know, all the lines in the right place. A little bit more about yourself then. Ah, good old Monkey Island. Yeah, I think this game does have a comic storyline. I wouldn't say it is on par with the comedy that's in the Monkey Island series, but it has its own style, I guess. Yeah, the Bitmap Brothers games, also played loads of them. Magic Pockets springs to mind. Xenon. What else is there to talk about to John? What kind of humor inspired the game then? All the classic American television series. Growing Pains. Michael J. Fox, I believe. Right, let's get down to the game details. Why are the pygmies over 6 foot tall? Yeah, some of the computer monitors in our office, which we will go to in a second. Are there any attractive girls in the game? Well, that's important, I guess. Is the bear Catholic? What other games do you hold in high regard? Now, here we go. Monkey Island, Day of the Tentacle, absolute classics obviously, but Pac-Man and Prince of Persia, that's, yeah, pretty classic as well. Super Mario Kart, oh my god, I remember playing that game. A lot of fun. But we're moving on. Just wondering what he's painting actually, because it's not really working, that red paint, is it? Yeah, we've got a notice board here saying James Binns will be arriving today for PC format interview. Don't forget to give him the security door code. Well, they did, kind of. Yeah, they're just impressive flashing lights. And what about these power cords then? PowerPoint. Yeah, funny. Maybe we can unplug it. Hey. Okay, settle down. Who are you anyway? Tony. Let's talk to Tony. What are you doing? Yeah, I guess that is the main difference between the Amiga and the PC version. Gameplay-wise, it's exactly the same, I believe. Yep. And to 64 megs of memory and 1 gigabyte of hard drive. Wow. We don't even have that nowadays. Joking, of course we do. My parents were shot dead in front of me at the age of 5. Since then I've been dedicating my life to fighting crime. I think that is a different superhero. But he did mention Renegade Software, and if we use the baseball bat on, let's say, the PowerPoint, he says I'd rather play football rather than baseball. In fact, I'd rather be playing sensible World of Soccer, which is another Renegade game. Nothing else to talk to him about, but there are some screen here, the top left computer screen. It's from the start of the game. If you have played the game, you'll probably recognize it. We also have 2 bottom computer screens. Library inside Floda, and I believe, yeah, this is the Trader Bob's convenience store. Now I'm going to show you some footage of the other demo that I found, which has some images from the never released game called Stereo Jack. So here we have another picture. Looks like Darth Vader of some sort. And trash can. They probably eat a lot of pizza, yeah, so we're gonna just fiddle around with some inventory items. because we're getting at the end of this demo. I'm going to walk back to the plane, or Zeppelin, or whatever it is. But before I do, I'm going to give the ID card to John. And some lunch maybe? Feeling hungry? I can't seem to get rid of any of this. So, goodbye, fellas. Yeah, and the other demo there is also a mention of pressing the F10 key, which brings up this screen, which we are going to use no, because we are going to use the formal way to end this demo. I hope you enjoyed some of this, and if you haven't played the Flight of the Amazon Queen, it's definitely worth a try. So it was a lot of fun talking to these guys, and now we're going back to PC format to write up this interview. Goodbye everybody, and take care.